Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
The success of this operation will lead us to destroying the Iron Heart. I'll be honest, it's shocking. I must admit, had I known about this from the start, I would not have used the guide as a strategic asset at all. However, the only reason I'm still calm, even after hearing all of this, is because the operation to close the dimensional wall failed. The enduring wish of humanity was all in vain. Damn it. However, Descendants, the destruction of the Iron Heart is not a decision I can make on my own. Have you ever wondered why the Magisters continue to assist humankind? Officially, our alliance with the Magisters has its roots in our fight against a common enemy, the Vulgus. However, there is an inconvenient truth. Something which Albion headquarters has classified as top secret. The Magisters want the Iron Hearts for their own purposes. The reason they came to us is because their ambition for the Iron Hearts differed from Corell's. Humankind entered into an agreement with the Magisters to receive scientific technology and resources, in exchange for finding and delivering the Iron Hearts to them. Closing the dimensional wall was also a common goal, born from the mutual understanding between humankind and the Magisters. But their true aim was entirely different. Which is why, if we destroy the Iron Heart without consulting them, we will no longer have the support of the Magisters. Descendants, humanity is in a terrible position where we're unable to survive on our own. Without the Magister's technology, we can no longer plan for our future. I was afraid we would become dependent upon this new entity, the Guide, when faced with this situation. That is why I rejected the Guide. And all of this is why we cannot immediately destroy the Iron Heart. We are caught between a rock and a hard place. I need some time to collect my thoughts. I also need to discuss this with the Council of Magisters. For the time being, please obey Nell's command and proceed with the operation. Until I return, I would like the Descendants to consider this development and the future of humanity. We'll discuss our ultimate decision at a later time.
Were the commander's explanations? Descendants, I understand everyone will be feeling very confused right now, myself included. However, in times such as these, we need to focus on operations and prepare for the enemy's counteroffensive directed at the Iron Heart. It just so happens that Valby has returned from recon with some promising intel. And since this mission is critical to the White Knight Gulch occupation, I need you to join Valby and Eugen as part of it. In the meantime, the executive officers will assist Albion and Alpha.
This doesn't look easy. Ah, there you are! Were you hurt at all? I was wondering if Dr. Han would have to take a look at you first, but thankfully, I see that won't be necessary. Such a shame about the Ironheart and the dimensional wall. To be honest, I was surprised to hear about our relationship with the Magisters. I thought it was an alliance forged against a common enemy, the Vulgus. I'm starting to appreciate what Alpha said about everything having a price. Anyway, it seems the Magisters have already found 1 or 2 Ironhearts to study. That won't be dangerous, will it? Maybe the real danger will be with this operation. While I was tracking the source of the mysterious gaze, I discovered the location of the base of the Order of Truth. Our mission objectives are to infiltrate the base, find out why the Vulgus forces have been decreasing, and strike the core facilities. There are signs of Eugen's missing medical corps members that are connected to the base. We'll be rescuing and extracting them as well. This mission will be a little dangerous, but let's make it a success and keep everyone alive. We can do this. Our first target is a structure overlooking the entire gulch called the Eye of Truth. I've sent the mission details about the target and nearby objectives. Make sure you look them over.
So, the culprit behind the ominous gaze you felt is the Eye of Truth?
Yep. The closer you get to it, the more you feel it stare. We have to remove the barrier in order to approach the Eye of Truth. I've already checked the pulse in the water to find the targets.
It never ceases to amaze me how useful your arcade is. The enemy's artillery fire and focus on the target. Try your best.
firefight while I check the situation. Okay?
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Are they really trying to stop us?
I found a Vulgus data terminal. Maybe we can use it to find the information we need.
Well done, Valby. Let's see what's in there. That's the voice of one of the members of the medical corps. Damn it. I can't make it out clearly because of the noise.
Watch out! It's a trap! I can feel water drops shaking. The powerful Vulgus must have arrived.
Albion, we have detected a rescue request signal left by the medical corps. We'll rescue by any means necessary.
Descendant, I've received a report on Valby and Mugen. We need to focus on the operation to neutralize the Eye of Truth for now. Technical support will be provided to analyze the weaknesses of this facility.
Descendant, this is Ecker. I've set the target zone to your seed. Get to the location. We're going to attempt to scan up the facility. I want you to protect the target zone while we scan the reports.
Must be in charge.
share this data with Dr. Kate. We're almost done. You only need to hold out a little longer. Done. I'll send you the scanned data.
Need to be recharged.
We've located the facility's optic nerve. Destroy it.
This device has to be connected to the optic nerve. Destroy the nerve to blind the eye.
Eckert? It looks like the Eye of Truth is still active. What's happening?
Damn it! There's another energy source connected to the optic nerve.
Strong low-temperature energy activity is being detected from the upper floor. Hurry up. Is that the energy source?
The Vulgars are transferring energy, I'm sure.
Biosignal of the Eye of Truth is diminishing. Great work, Descendant.
Voice signal from the Albion channel was transmitted from somewhere nearby. It might be a rescue request from the missing medical corps team. We have to save them. Can you help us?
You don't even have to ask. We're definitely going to save them, aren't we?
The electronic jamming signals are gone.
Captain! Help us! Please save them! That's one of my missing medical corps members. Where is it coming from?
There's a device nearby generating a specific frequency. Once we stop it, we'll be able to determine the location.
Shields is down. Need to be recharged. On your feet. Oh.
Sense a high-power energy source from that Vulgus. Perhaps we can use it.
Shields is down. Need to be recharged. Oh. Loading.
The enemy has a bomb. Use it to blow up the device.
Down. Need to be recharged.
No, we're too late.
We found something.
I don't feel the gaze anymore. You did it! We've gained entry into the Order's fortress. Join us there.
This doesn't look easy. Sorry for suddenly leaving you behind earlier. Dr. Han is really trying, In any case, I think it would be best if we left Eugene to focus on searching for the Medical Corps members. I don't think he's in the best state to handle any other missions. We should investigate the Order's base and destroy any major facilities. We need to find out why the Vulgus forces have shrunk at such a worryingly fast rate.
Mina, Ash, do you copy? This is Medical Corps Captain Eugene. Vince, Riven, Jane, all members of the Medical Corps, please respond.
Eugen, we're going to begin our investigation of the Order's base. Make sure you find that unit.
I'll need a variety of samples. Thanks for doing this.
don't understand why I detected human DNA. Thanks for your help. I'll send the data to Eugen. Job. The enemy forces are dispersing. Enemy defense forces are on their way. Be careful. Valby has really helped us by leading the enemy away.
Found a Vulgus. It looks like a commander.
Valby, are you okay? We should check your condition.
I'm fine. I'm retreating safely.
A significant number of units have followed her. Let's take care of the remaining Vulgus. That must be the commander Valby was talking about. Begin engagement.
Reload.
I'm gonna short out of this thing.
Now's not the time to stop.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Valby has safely retreated. Great job.
Now's not
grid is cut off, but it's still working. Did I choose the wrong facility? Based on the blueprints, there's a backup power source underground. The Vulgus must have activated their backup source. Oh yeah, for sure. They brought their backup power source online. Once that's removed, their hands are tied. Descendant, how's the situation over there? I'm detecting a powerful energy signal. Oh, that's a relief. The Vulgus power grid is shutting down in every zone.
Enough samples. You've been a great help. Everyone, gather at the forward base. I have some disturbing intel.
Is it signs of the medical corps?
I really wish that were the case. But regardless, now that everyone's here, I'll tell you what I saw. Underneath this fortress, there is a hatchery that breeds Vulgus soldiers. It's known as the Pool of Life. It's a disgusting Vulgus facility with many horrible uses. During strategy discussions with the Medical Corps, someone once raised the idea of researching the scope of the Vulgus military forces and their estimated losses, as well as how they went about replenishing their forces. The prevailing opinion among the Corps was that since the majority of the Vulgus legions are organic beings, excluding the Legion of Immortality, they would be limited in the number of units they could mobilize. But Captain Glay had a different theory. She thought that as long as the Vulgus had a supply of DNA organic matter, it would be possible for them to create as many organic Vulgus as they wanted. I genuinely hope her theory is incorrect. But the composition of the organic matter we found is a perfect match for the DNA we previously extracted from Vulgus samples. And the cargo boxes filled with this organic matter are connected to the underground. There's a steady flow of them. I believe my Medical Corps members must have learned that there was a Vulgus hatchery here, and attempted to investigate. Regardless, it could be incredibly dangerous down there. And it'd be a waste of resources if you get dragged into this because of my selfish interests. Investigating on my own should be sufficient. It would be best for the rest of you to return to Albion.
There you go again, trying to act all cool and tough. You're more like a piece of paper, easy to blow away. Those aren't selfish reasons. They're called the bonds of friendship. We all understand that. We'll let you take the lead, but when we go back together, including the members of the Medical Corps.
She really is stubborn.
We should get moving, Dr. Han.
To work harder, but before we go, does something feel strange to you? The Order of Truth, one of the main pillars of the Vulgus army, is under attack. Why haven't any of the other legions shown up to defend it? No matter how far this place is from the other Legion-occupied zones, it's highly suspicious there hasn't been any support. Do you think it's because of the solid defense line our forces built? Although we've deployed a lot of troops to guard the Ironheart, the enemy hasn't taken the opportunity to launch any counterattacks. And we still haven't figured out why the number of Vulgus forces have dropped so rapidly. If they have a hatchery, shouldn't their troops be increasing? Oh, this is giving me a bad feeling in so many ways. It feels like the inside of my suit is boiling. I hope nothing has happened to the Medical Corps members.
Mina? Ash? This is Medical Corps Captain Nugent. Please respond. Vince, Ribbon, Jay, please respond.
Let's look for them, Eugen. First, let's investigate if there's anything suspicious about the movements of the Vulgus forces. Looks like there are ambushes lurking everywhere. Best to be cautious.
Noted.
The way this facility has been arranged is pretty impressive. There's no way we would have known beforehand that it was underground. That object is being used to combine Vulgus DNA and organic matter. Destroy it, so they can never use it again.
Noted.
The existence of this device means there must be a hatchery. Volby, how are things on your end?
Dr. Han, I found a control panel deep inside the facility. It really is a horrible place. You'll see when you get here.
Alright. Head to the place Volby mentioned and see what you can find. I need to stay here and confirm there's nothing significant to report.
Loading. Loading.
So, it really was a hatchery. It's almost the exact same structure that Captain Glade described in her theory. Let's look for the control panel, quickly. Even if it's a biocomputer, it'll be in the same vein as any Vulgus terminal. You can get information through your receive.